I want to give you guys a blessing and a gift because you are a gift from God. This call, I want you guys to know, and I subtitled this call, Words to Say and Words to Use. Words not to say and words to use. And this is how you invite. So first of all, let me share it with every one of you, each and every one of you, all of you that's on here. How many we have on here? 54 of you. You are a gift from God. First of all, you are a gift. ACN is happy to have you, but you are born a gift. Now, being born a gift, it has some requirements to it, being a gift. And my goal as a senior vice president leader is to help you develop those gifts that God has given you. The first gift, as we know, is a gift of active listening. Number one. Number two. The second gift is how to sales. So today I'm going to break down, I was going to do this call on the 26th, but since that's an international call, I decided to move it because why would I go on here after international? Doesn't make any sense. So decided to talk about that today. So we're going to talk about how to invite on a Zoom call, words to use and words not to use. Okay, next slide, sir. Remember, you are a gift from God. As you start building your business, there are going to be a lot of naysayers telling you what you can't have, what you can't become, and they're going to try to stunt your growth. And now note in growth, these calls are to help you grow. These calls will help you grow. Take a snapshot. You should be happy with what you have. Play it safe. People try to protect us. You changed. Know all the time that you were trying to grow. As Greg Pramazano would always say, sometimes there are people in your life that are not meant to go when God's got you going. And you got to go on your path. You can't let people slow you down. They told you to play it safe. You got a good job. You got benefits. Here again, you heard that. Hey, you changed. No, it's something inside you. Remember I talked about the baby eagle decided to fly off. You decided to get out of with the chickens and move on with your life. Some people you got to cut loose in your life or slow down because they're not going where God's meant you to go. You should be happy with what you have. Not that you're not happy, but you know there's a greater calling in your life. Wow. A greater what? Calling in your life. And how do we grow, Mr. Thomas? Well, first of all, you got to know that you're a gift. And once you understand your gift, no matter what anybody say, your mama, your father, your sister, your cousin, your broker, whatever, you are still a gift from God. And with that in mind, how do you grow? How do we see a baby walking down the street, 6 years old, still breastfeeding? There's no growth there. Something wrong with the baby. No, something wrong with the mama too. But you have to be able to break away from people who are not growing and not going where God's got you going. So first of all, you must acknowledge that you are a gift from God, and you must stop listening to negative people. Next slide, please, sir. You got to stop listening. Stop giving. Listen up. Stop giving temporary people main characters in the role of your life when they should be just an extra. Too many times we hear what our friends, best friends, BFF, FFFB, and BBF, all of what they care. We don't look. Why do you care what they think? Why do you give them a major role in your head, a space in your head to get in your head and tell you what you can't do? Because they can't do it, don't mean that you can't do it. Let me tell you something. You can do it because why? You, all of you, you're a gift from God. He gave, if he did not mean it to happen, you would not be going the route you're going. He gave that to you. It's a gift. He gave you that gift. So stop giving temporary people. Understand what I'm saying? Sam Foster, Queen A, Christina, Miss Pat Robinson, Miss T. Hayes, Miss Jones. Stop giving temporary people main characters role in your life when they should just be an extra. An extra, Mr. Lewis, you know what I mean? Miss Sharp, just an extra. Mr. Mills, just an extra. Celia, just an extra. They're just an extra. Along the path of life, there's going to be extras. Have you noticed they always put the main characters there and then the extras are later? So why are you giving that person latitude over you? So you must stop. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Thomas, how do I say things to people? What do I say? Well, the next slide, Mr. Bree Clemens, we're going to talk about and take a snapshot of this, what to say and what not to say. What to say, stop saying these words, ACN. Start saying, I got lucky. What do you mean? Because everybody likes people getting lucky. We go to the casino, yeah, somebody got lucky. We love people lucky. I don't use the word opportunity because opportunity just turns people off. They've heard it too many times. They've been beat up with it through the years. Quit using opportunity. Say, trust me. Trust me. I just signed a dear friend of mine up the other day. I told BK, I said, BK, look. I said, man, look, bro, trust me. You've been knowing me how long? You've been watching me make what? For how long? Trust me. He joined. Next, stop using join. Say partner. Hey, I want you to partner with me in this new project. I want you to partner with me. See, these, in the old days, these words rate. But see, now we have a pivot. The word is pivot to modern day things and what to say. Instead of 199, we're expanding a business, One of the conversations I have with people, we're expanding a business is only 220, 224 to get started. However, our goal with you is to make how much? $600 to $800 in the first what? 7 to 10 days. So I'm giving a goal to shoot for. Most of you sit down with people, you don't give them a goal. You just tell them how much it costs to get started. They're like, okay. What they say? I don't want to lose my money. I don't have that money to give away. I can't throw any money away because you never showed them how we're getting it back. Tell them in the conversation when you sign them up. My goal with you is making $600 to $800 in the next what? 7 to 10 days. Perfect. Meetings. No, executive. We have an executive launch. Executive. I had a guy I met last week. 2 hours later, he was on the call. Why? It wasn't a meeting. I said, look, I want you on the Zoom call because it's for high-level executives to get started. And you know what? You've been working here for how long? Powerful. Presentation. Don't use present. Info session. Everybody wants the information. I love the Tony Cooper's video. I send that out. I guarantee you so much. That video is so powerful. So it's what? It's an information session. Instead of use upline, use online business because that's what people are gearing to. Everybody today wants an online business. Have you noticed all the people popping up on YouTube and all these other stations with online businesses? Hey, I have an online business. And it's not only that, it's expanding. See, those are great. And I'm looking for somebody I can partner with. Trust me, you're lucky today. See how I use all those words? Wow. MLM, side business. Oh, you got a side business? See, when you use side business, they know psychologically they don't have to stop what they're doing. How many times have we all talked to somebody about network marketing and they all thought they had to quit what they're doing to do this? Isn't that amazing how they think? So therefore, if you say side business around the schedule or through the cracks of your day, they go, I don't have to quit my, Isn't that amazing how, that's how, just start. No. Hey man, look, we got to go hustle this thing. We got to go get after it. How much you want to make? Excited, project. These are words you want to use. So let's go over it. ACN. No, we got lucky. Hey man, I see an opportunity. No, trust me. Hey, I want you to join. No. Partner with me. 199. No. We're expanding. Meeting for executive meeting. Presentation. No. Info session. Upline. No. Online biz. MLM. No. Side hustle or side business. Just started a hustle. Exciting projects. So these are the words you want to start incorporating. And I tell you, you'll have a much greater success using these words than most words. So this is what I want you to start saying, okay? Now, next slide. Now, it's the person, listen to what's going to happen to you. It's the person you never saw coming that will change your life. Listen to me again. It's the person you never saw coming will change your life. I got a gentleman, a dear friend of mine to this day. I will always buy him lunch or dinner, whatever. His money's never no good. I will always take him out. And I've done it for the last 27 years. He gave me a guy by the name of Lee Lemons in Dallas, Texas, my previous company. Went on to put 7,000 or 8,000 people on my team. Oh, yeah. And every month I get with him. I still do this now. I get with him. I say, let me show how much money you missed out on because he never joined. But you know what? It's fine. He referred somebody to me. Watch this. Without that connection, I would never have Lee Lemons, who put about 7,000 people in my organization. The first time I went to Texas, there were over 320 people in the room. I'm going, wow, because this guy understood. But the blessing is he was a person, it was referral. People ask for referrals. If they're too good to do it, ask for referrals. Ask for referrals. I talked about it on Saturday. I talked about how I got the guy in the penthouse in Phoenix going, how I got at Albuquerque, New Mexico, I blew it up. All real estate people. But here again, I gave you those tips. Go back to Saturday training and watch it. But more important, understand this, you cannot let people slow you down. And one of the things that happens is it's the person you never saw coming that will change your life. Now, I'm going to give you an example. So I'm going to take it from a different way. Miss Marcia Carter, can you unmute your phone? Now, I'm going to share with you in Beach Money, my dear friend, one of the guys I helped become well successful. In the book Beach Money, I want to go into something. I want you guys to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. But before I want her to talk about, here are the points to consider to build a powerful organization. It's not going to happen overnight. We live in an instant society, but I want her to read is, if y'all want to follow along with me, you're page 33, and the chapter is called The Numbers Don't Lie. The chapter is called Numbers Don't Lie. If you get, go grab your book, Beach Money. And this is what it says. This is what it says on page 33. Here are some points to consider. Ready, Miss Carter? Read the first. Yes. I got 7 points. Read the first point, dear.
Number 1, you must have a plan and stick to it for 18 to 24 months. So
first of all, Jordan got involved. Matter of fact, we spent some time, as you saw Friday. I'll show you the picture of the beach house and all that. But watch this, 18 months. 18 months. What's your target? See, here again, it's part of your goal setting. Read number 2, dear.
You can build serious income on a lunchtime schedule.
Now, in the book, on this chapter, he talked about he took for the next year or 2, he built it around his lunchtime. That's when you guys used to have a job, when you used to have to show up, when you used to be there, but you could build it through the cracks of calling from your home. And a lot of you guys are at home right now. So there really is no excuse and nothing to hide behind why you cannot build this business. Give me number 3, dear.
Usually your big income growth will be tied to the work of 1 or 2 people.
Ding, 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 ding. There it is again. My friend Lee Lemons put over 7,000 people on my team out of Dallas, Texas. The gentleman had the penthouse over in real estate over in Phoenix. He put about 4,000 people in my downline. And I got him, why? Walk into an open house. You never know who they know. One person can explode your business. My billionaire mentor sat me down and said, son, let me tell you something, Al Thomas. You need 1 superstar per 6 legs to make a fortune. I'll say it again. You don't need everybody. 1 superstar per 6 legs to make a fortune. ACN, that's our marketing plan. And I understood what he said by that. We get so upset when people get in, don't get started, or get in, don't get qualified, or this or that. No. They were not the ones. See, the beautiful thing that we have today, which I really thank the co-founders, is that video. I can send that video, look, to 20 people. It will say, yay, nay, it's not for me. God bless you, thank you. I can condense the time down now to less time with people and getting more production done. Oh my God. If they don't want to do ACN, get them as a customer. Somebody asked me today on a leadership call, hey, Mr. Thomas, I said, get them as an IBO first, then get them as a customer secondary. Here's how people think. Man, I'd rather be a customer than waste $225 or lose. Notice the words. Who said they're going to lose it? Because they're not willing to invest in a future of their business because they have no idea of business. So read the next one. So 1 or 2 people can make you a fortune. Don't take it from me. Jordan Adlam said it. See, study this book. Don't just read it, study it. Get a notepad. Look, see, I got all these stickers. I'm studying from a student. What's the next one, dear?
Number 4, to find the 1 or 2, you must sponsor and train at least 20 to 30 people.
Miss Kathleen Williams, get that? 30 people, 30 people. You got to train. 1 or 2 is going to do it for you, Miss Pat Robinson. 1 or 2, Mr. Payon. Mr. Al Randolph knows. Gary DeBose in Atlanta. 1 or 2, but you got to go through 20. Like kissing, what's that, the ugly ducklings? Yeah, I got to go through them. There's no shortcut, Miss Queen A. Miss Christina, there's no shortcut. There's no shortcut, Mr. Curry. No shortcut, Eileen. There's no shortcut. No shortcut. You know, I got together this weekend and I took Julian Lewis and his whole team out to lunch. That was pretty pricey, but there's no, look, he's one of them. I said, I'm gonna take you out I'm gonna fly down, I'm gonna do a pop-up, take you out to eat. His whole group showed up an hour later, bought all of them lunch. Why? It's an investment in the future because he's worthy of it. I can't believe some people, well, anyway, let me not go on that train, but 1 or 2. The bill came and said, I got it. Y'all just read the tip. I got this. To say thank you. Happy birthday. He's one of the 2. Now think about how many people had to go through to get him, his upline. And think how many people Mr. Julian Lewis got to go through. How many people they miss 3.0s has to go through? Miss Natasha Ismail to find them. They're out there, folks. Trust me, they're out there in your neck of the woods, and you're going to run across them. But you'll never get them until you open your mouth up and say, hello, how you doing? And or referrals. See, Lee Lemons in Dallas was a referral. If they don't want to do it, hey, who do you know to make a little money around their schedule? An extra $1,000 part-time through the cracks of their day. Wow, referrals. Man, I'm telling you what, referrals, oh my God. If they say, I got a friend that's a fireball, I got a friend that like this kind of stuff. I love when people tell me that. I got a friend that like this kind of stuff. Hey, I need to do that. I want to talk to your friend that likes this kind of stuff. Give it to me, give it to me. Yeah, there you go. Give me number 5, please, dear. Number 5.
60 to 90% of the people you show your opportunity to will probably be uninterested.
Oh no, Mr. Thomas, no. Who's that comedian, little short guy, Kevin Hart? No. No. Miss Kathleen Williams laughing. Bill Howard's laughing. Miss Jones, no. You mean to tell me 60 to 90% of people I say hello to will want your opportunity? No. Absolutely, they don't want it. They were trained to go get a job, and there's nothing wrong with that, folks. It is not. Look, the faster I can go through the numbers, the quicker I can find those 4 aces. How many aces? I'm just looking for the 2 aces, 4 aces, but you got to be careful. There's also 2 jokers. Trust me, we all ran through jokers, right, Mr. Freddie Sherman? I mean, yeah, Miss Castle shaking. Yeah, I ran through a whole bunch of jokers lately. There's a lot of jokers out there, Mr. Dave Culver, but we got to keep going through the numbers, right, Sam Foster? Man, there's some jokers out there, Michael Hamilton. Be careful. There's some jokers. Mr. Ismail going, that's right, jokers 3. All right, next one, dear Miss Caroline Biggers. Yeah, man, a lot of them jokers.
Number
All right, Willie. Give me number 6.
Technology will not replace the fundamentals of building a successful business.
So what are you saying, Mr. Thomas? All this technology? No, it's not. No, fundamentals over everything. Remember Saturday when I gave you guys were laughing at stuff I used to get IPOs in the business? If you haven't seen it, you need to go back Saturday. If y'all miss it, it's only for leaders anyway. But the beautiful thing is, I showed you technology. It's the same. The words I use on those flyers, what I gave you guys on Saturday, it still works today. It's just that now everybody wants to be techie. Technology, well, let me read that again. Technology will, never, will not. Let me say it again, Ms. Rivera. Technology will not, for all you internet people, will not replace fundamentals of building a business, a successful business. I'm not saying don't use it, but we'll never replace it. Never have, never will. It's a people business. Sam Foss said, go to the mall. See, it's all about people. It's all about people. They don't know you on the internet. You don't know who they are. I mean, think about it. It's no connection there. You're going through a bunch of numbers and not having any success. Why? There's no connection unless that I know you for a while. Just like I love who got that? Miss Belinda Batiste got the boxer, Mr. King's nephew, his son. She didn't jump on him. She got his number. No, hey, I'm gonna drip on him. So you got to build a connection. I tell you something, honestly, be honest with you. I've lost about 15 people the last month because I got their name and number, sent a video out. I did it. I'll be honest. I didn't do it right. You didn't do it right, Ms. Thomas? I'll be the first to admit I didn't do it right. I should have signed more people up because I went, got their name and number, said I got something to look at, send the video out. I should have took a little more, dripped them on a couple more times, and then sent the video out, Willie. I know that my hearts of hearts, I could have did it better. I know it. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I could have. Sometimes you got to build that connection. Miss Belinda Batiste got that name and number from Don King's son. She got his number. So I'll get him back. I'm just dripping on. See, that's perfect when you get somebody like that. Does that make sense? So remember now, technology will not replace the fundamentals of building a successful business. I've seen people build a business on technology and it falls apart and all the IPOs just die out. Why? There was no connection. Don't you get it? Hey, I hit this level and all of a sudden crumbles. Well, did they know you? No. Did you build the time to get to know them? No. So it's important. That's why I'm doing pop-ups this month. I'm doing pop-ups. Why? To build connections with the organization. We have not because we ask not. You just got to build it. That's all it is. It's building. Give me the next one, dear. Number 7. 7 means complete.
Regardless of how financially tough your situation is, you
Stop right
can
there for a second. Stop right there for a second. No matter how tough your financial, but Mr. Thomas, you don't know what I'm going through. It's tough. I get you. But Mr. Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I understand. I understand. Art Williams, I just do it, right? I understand, but just do it. Keep reading. Start again. Regardless what?
Regardless of how financially tough your situation is, you can turn it around in 18 to 24 months with a consistent plan.
Now the question is, how many of your plan includes a date to become RD or RVP? Now, I'm not embarrassing anybody. Trust me, I'm not trying to do that. But have you written it down? No, Mr. Nah. Get past yourself. Get past the ego. Write it down. If I were to take everybody individually and mute everybody out, talk one at a time and ask you that, how many of you guys would have a date for that? What's your plan? What's your plan? Hey, would you jump on a plane at the nearest airport going anywhere, anytime, anywhere? No, Mr. Thomas. Well, it's the same thing when you say. I'm not going to jump on the plane tomorrow. I'm heading out to going down to Florida. I'm going to go down and hang out with Shaquille Cooper. That's another one of my pop-ups. I'm not going to jump on a plane not knowing where it's going. Excuse me, pilot, where we're going? I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm going to take a seat. Jump on the plane, pilot, where we going? Oh, well, that's not Miami. So how do you expect to go anywhere, get somewhere when you have no destination? A ship without a rudder is going nowhere in the circles in the ocean. So make sure that you have a plan. When you know the story, when I planned on being senior, I had a made up mind, had a plan. I'll get it done in 6 months. And then 6 months later, I went across stage in San Diego in February, senior vice president. Senior vice president. And I saw this handsome debonair guy here in Vegas all the time. I found his name was Brian Baker. Didn't know Mr. Baker that well. I said, hey, man, I'm going back. I knew he was from Vegas. I said, you want to go back to, I'm driving back to Vegas. You want to go? He bought an airline ticket. I said, you want to go back to Vegas with me? He said, okay. Now, all the way back from San Diego to Vegas, let me tell you what's interesting about Mr. Baker. He never asked me all these questions about network marketing. There was a couple, but it was 90% about who I was. So what was he doing? He was getting to know me. Remember I said I messed up on these 15 people? I didn't get to know them well. So the thing is, get to know people a little bit more, find a common denominator before, there you go, find a common denominator. So I'm gonna read it again. Regardless of how financially tough your situation is, you can turn it around in 18 to 24 months. Now, we all read earlier today, we read today when he was staying in an apartment with 3 other guys. His rent was $200 a month. He was overdraft all the time. Go read the book. Go read. See, I have a group that we study this. We study stuff. And a lot of us miss that part. You think you're the only one struggling? No, a lot of people struggle. Now, I'm going to go up here in the same page, same chapter. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to read this. It says, I built my business from scratch. Oh my God, from scratch? Wait a minute, Ursula Allen, you're building your business from scratch? Come on, are you kidding me? Miss Castro from scratch, Freddie Sherman from scratch, Miss Wayne from scratch? He says right here, T. Hayes, I built my business from scratch. Second paragraph on page 33. One person at a time. Oh, come on, Sam Foster, not one at a time. Miss Zoe Duffy, not one at a time. Are you kidding me? I thought everybody jumped on your team. No, Miss Harrison Hill. One at a time. Frank and Patricia Bowman, listen to this. I built my business from scratch, one at a time. One at a time. Marcia Carter, one at a time. Miss Darrell Ransom, one at a time. I have personally sponsored, write this down, 122 people. I can feel some of you say, well, that's a lot of people. Oh, whoa, hold on now. Listen up. in 145 weeks. Now, I'm not that bright, so I'm going to pull up my calculator, right? 145 weeks divided by 52 in a year. So it's almost 2.78 for you analytical people. So let's say 3 years. So in 3 years, let's see. So 3 years. Hold on a second. This is funny. So in 3 years, that's like one a month. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun by myself. Miss Mark Carter would laugh at me. 122 people in 45 weeks, and I built a team of 20,000 distributors in less than what? Oh, look, dummy me, I didn't read on. In less than 3 years. There it is, right there in the book. 3 years, less than 3 years. Pat Robinson, less than 3 years. Sam Foster, less than 3 years. Mr. Natasha Ismail, less than 3 years. Dave Culver, come on. Less than 3 years. My income has grown from a few $100s per month to over 100. This is in the books, not me saying, I'm just quoting the book, everybody. So don't per month with a consistent residual check exceeding 50 grand a month. Excuse me. Don't take, it's in the book. No. No. It's in the book. Oh my God. You mean he started just like the rest of us? Yeah. Oh my God. Can we unmute Marie down in San Diego real quick? I want to do something. Marie in San Diego. Let's unmute her. Miss Marie, I want to ask you a question, dear. The book, this chapter is called The Numbers Don't Lie. Miss Marie, are you there?
Yes, I am here. I'm down.
Oh, she's so good. How did you feel when you met him the other day?
Starstruck.
Huh?
I was starstruck with both of you.
She was starstruck with both of us. When I took him to lunch, she kept going like, she kept poking me like, oh my God, you're real. Oh my God. And then she had her book and I had Mr. Jordan sign her book. How'd you feel?
Oh my God. I'm so, I haven't posted it in Facebook, but I will. Both the magazine and the book. I'm still like, I'm trying to pinch myself to see if it's real. You know, I can't. It's so surreal. The experience is so surreal. Thank you.
Yes. Don't forget, get everybody that was there on lunch Friday night on happy hour, that was lunch with us on happy hour. Folks, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. She was so stark. She was up. I thought she was going to have a heart attack. But the blessing is we're just normal people. And all we're doing is trying to teach you guys the way to financial freedom. So I'm here to tell you, you can do it. All of us on this call have the ability to do this. If I were you, I'd go back and study the book, but I wanted to bring that out. So Friday night happy hour, we got lots and lots of pictures. Oh my God, we had a blast. But you know what? That's what this business is about, encouraging others. Today, it's called You Are a Gift from God. All of you are a gift from God, but you're living way beneath what he has you. So stop and start doing the things that you see here. So I think we have one more slide, Mr. Bree Clemens, do we? Is that the last one? I think that might have been it. Okay. So in closing, if you have not read Bleach Money, every one of you go back and get it. Powerful book. And don't just read it, study it, slow it down, read it, and then let it sink in. Take notes on it. The second book, because people always ask about books, study this one. The Network, think about it. The Greatest Networker in the World by John Milton Falk. Shared the stage with him before too. This is another great book of fables of fate. What he did, take the guy from square one to get him to be one of the greatest. And I'm telling you something, these are great. Take a snapshot of it. You could go to Abe's Books, ABE Books, BOOKS, and then get a used copy for a couple bucks. In fact, if I were you folks, I'd buy 3 or 4 copies for new and upcoming people, part of your organization. That's the power of these books. Books are very powerful. And these books stay on my desk. Yes. And what other books I have? The greatest, okay, here's my most expensive book by the Og Mandino, the greatest trilogy, the greatest salesman, the greatest miracle in the world is you. And you don't have any, well, anyway. And this is autographed and signed. And this book is one of the most priceless books in my library. That's why it's right here close to me. And it's signed by him. I have copied 333 of 1,000. I have many books that are autographed by the authors and signed by them. See, that is what I look for. Leaders are readers. And if you're not a reader, start listening to tapes, whatever it may be. You know, and one of my mentors, this book came out, The Awesome Power of Public Speaking. And from Australia, he would sell 50,000 of these in a stadium of 50,000 people, get in a helicopter, go to the next stadium, waiting on him to talk again. Peter J. Dan's my other mentor. And guess who's on the back of this book? Look at that guy there. That's what I had here. So I have a history. Even Jordan Allen said, you should work as hard to make your signature an autograph. And I'm telling you something, I can't talk for him, but I know, y'all know, I'm nobody special. I will get in and put the time and effort into building a business. Folks, remember, God loves you, but more important, you are a miracle. You are a gift from him. Utilize the tools. He didn't put you down to work 2 and 3 jobs. Trust me. I never read that anywhere before. You have the ability within every one of you to reach down deep, pull out the best quality and go to work. You have some of the best training ever, even in AC. And I believe on these calls with tomorrow, you got Shaquille Cooper. On Thursday, you got Mr. Dean Terrell. On Friday, you got Mr. Nelson. Friday night happy hour. It should be a hoot. Y'all, we got pictures. Don't miss Friday night happy hour. Saturday, I'm going to do a leadership from Miami because I'm going to be down there with Shaquille Cooper. I'm doing a pop-up. And then Sunday, Father's Days is Sunday. Happy early Father's Day to the fathers. And those are not fathers, they're your men. Congratulations. Then let's do something to go forth and build our business, folks. Today's call was, you are a gift from God. Words to use and words not to use, and how to build it. Don't take my word. I'm showing you from a distance. Here's some of the people, what they say and what they've done to get to where they want to go. And trust me, if they can do it, you can do it. You can do it. You can definitely do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And with that said, God bless you all.